Hey you, I keep telling everybody, use the apps. Please, for the love that everything is holy in this world, in this universe, use the apps. But make sure you use your points before they expire, and they will expire. So today, I'm doing something I kind of always wanted to do. I call it I don't call it anything. I was gonna try to make something up on the spot. I call it the double dip, the double up. But basically, when I was a little lupe, a little young gigolo, a little you know, just banging on the streets, and Ronald came out with the steak. Now, granted, back in the day, I don't know if it was better back in the day or not, but it does taste a little different. But everything tastes different nowadays. But at least it has some of that core value, some of that core taste still there, if that makes any sense. So what we're gonna do is, on the app right now, they're doing a kind of like a BOGO thing on breakfast sandwiches, which, especially during this economy's right here, we're gonna do it. All right. So I got a steak, egg, and cheese. I didn't get the bagel. Now, dear Ronald, what's going on with the bagels? Because theoretically, I would love to absolutely just destroy this. And here's the difference too. What I found out, which I didn't know until I've had it some other times, they don't give you that sauce, that beautiful sauce, unless the last couple times I've ordered it on not the bagel, they messed up. But I've never gotten the sauce. I want that green, delicious sauce, if that makes any sense. So here it is. Here's a single. Okay, we're gonna Americanize. We're gonna show this sandwich a little freedom. All right, we're gonna show a little bit of Americas. And kind of the topic, guys, that I kind of want to talk about too on this vid is cheating. Actually, you know what? We're just going to do one of these. That makes it easier. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Look at this monstrosity. Look at this, baby. I don't know what says more America than this. I was teasing some of my friends. I was like, listen, guys, we're going to do some traveling. Oh, Brisket, here's someone. I want to give you guys kind of like a QVC 360 situation here. Brisket doesn't like someone over there. Now, obviously, this is breakfast and lunch, okay? You can't get too crazy here. Let me take a quick bite. Now that's gonna get you. That's gonna get you in the morning. That's gonna get you up and going. Now, when you look at this, this is no different than getting something at the diner. You're gonna get 2 eggs, some toast on the side, and you're gonna get a protein, either bacon, sausage. If you want to try out the steak, you can get the steak, and then you're also gonna get a side of hash browns. Now, I have to be in the absolute mood to have hash browns. But by the way, if I had to write a song or write a letter to Ronald, why are hash browns $1 million now? That doesn't even make any sense. If we ever do another video like this, I'm gonna ask him for a side of that green sauce. I don't even know what that green sauce is. It's like some sort of like green hollandaise. Cheating. Now, I think it's fair to say that we've all been cheated on, right? But not all of us have done the cheating. And you know, it's in this world of mine, this little life, this little limited Lupe life here. I've seen some characters out there that have absolutely just done funny math with dates to like justify their actions, and it's just hilarious. And here's the thing. Yes, cheating is bad. You shouldn't do it. But I think what's worse in the world, and the universe knows. So the universe knows. So it's not like you can hide from the universe. But here's the real question I want to ask you guys. Here's the real question I want to ask you, particularly you. Where's you? If you were cheated on, what would it take to give the other person a second chance? Now, I've had friends, and I want to tell you, the percentage is pretty low. I've had friends that have been cheated on, and somehow they made it work. Now, granted, you only know as much as what somebody tells you also, right? But it's worked out for them. Brisket just bit my finger. The brisket tax is what I call it. What would it take for you to forgive someone, give them a second chance once you've been cheated on? Now, you want this? It's not steak, but it's egg. Oh, he doesn't really want the egg. Oh, no, man. He destroyed the egg. What would it take? But I've also seen friends that have given their partner a second chance. They do the I love yous and they're doing the love bombing and this, that, and the other, right? Only to be cheated down the road after a couple of years together. And you do come across some couples where you're like, this seems forced, or you guys just together for aesthetics? What the heck is going on here? And whatever arrangement that they have, that's totally up to them. We're not here to judge the arrangement. Some people have the little brisket stuff. Kidding. Some people have the little, you know, the spouse or the partner says, yeah, we're going to have an open situation. Baby, you're being way too cute on camera. I'll save you a little piece on the side here, okay? Then I've had other friends that are allowed to have open relationships. So technically there's no cheating going on. But when you lie about it, that's where like technically the cheating, you're cheating because you're lying. You're allowed to hook up with someone. I'm telling you, I have friends across the spectrum when it comes to situations. The moment you lie, this is what happened. He lied about hooking up with someone. When they have an arrangement where it's okay to do that, you just have to communicate and tell me the truth. He lied. So, chalked up as cheating. I have other friends who have been on breaks, and then Either they rekindle an old friendship or they start flirting with someone, and somehow that break turns into like, nah, we were broken up the whole time. Listen, men lie, women lie. Numbers and math never lies. So I'm really curious with you guys, what would the other person have to do we can save these and have like a sandwich tomorrow morning or something. What would the other person have to do in order for you to take them back? That's a toughie for me, man. I'm all about listen, I'm a person that can take a lot. Some people take advantage of that kindness, of my helping nature, and somehow twist it up in their head. And this goes for any type of anything in the world. But when I set a boundary, and that boundary is crossed, and there's zero accountability, I mean, what else are you supposed to do in this world? No, baby. No, baby. It's okay. He wants to be right here. We can't do this right now. Come on. Go lay down. And the baby. Look out the window. He loves the window. So he's being a little needy pup right now. Yeah, what would the other person have to do? And again, I've seen it work out, but it's one of those things. Nope. See, if I let you come over here, I'm enabling this. There's nothing to see over here besides a wall. Look, there's nothing to see over here besides a wall. But you still want to come over here. All right. Ugh. Hold on one second, guys. Let me close my shirt because his little white hairs get everywhere. So yeah, I mean, and there's the old saying, if they cheated, sorry, it's probably gonna get really windy here, which is annoying. There's that old saying that if they cheated with you, they'll cheat on you. It's just a karma thing that goes around. But you know, there's always the exceptions. And I think what we navigate in this world altogether is that we all think we're the exception, right? It's like living your life going, yeah, I'm not going to get a job. I'm just going to play the lottery every day. Or I'm not going to really build any true connections with people. I'm just going to use people and I just want to be famous. Or, you know, I'm not going to leave my basement. I'm just going to just wait for opportunities to just be rolled down the stairs into the basement. Like, there's just so many, you can't live life like that. I mean, I guess you can, you know, because honestly, guys, I'm subscribing to none of this really matters. We're all going to die someday. And you guys hear me say it a million times, especially on, you know, on the roadies. We're on a spinning, floating rock in the middle of space. There could be nothing out there. There can be everything out there. We don't know. So, what does all that mean? I guess just be kind to each other. And communicate, man. Communication is, you know, and I welcome tough conversations because that's where the magics happen. The magic happens in the tough work in the kitchen. That's just where it all is. So, hold on. What are we doing here? Is this too tight on? Is this too tight on you? No, it's good. All right. So, yeah. And you guys are probably saying, well, Luke, what's your thoughts? My thoughts are that I'm an imperfect being, right? I'm an imperfect person. And I would say that my current rule is no cheating, obviously. I'm not taking you back. And I'm also not going to date you if you are still in a gray area with your ex, right? Because that type of behavior is just going to be replicated in the future, no matter how much you try to force it. Now, here's the other thing too that you have to think about is I do happen to believe that people can change. I just don't want to be around for the absolute wasteland that it takes you to figure out your life. You know, there's a difference between doing the work and then talking about doing the work, if that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? Also, it's tough to build a foundation on sand that was once really good soil, if that makes any sense, metaphorically speaking. So I would like to say that there's nothing a person can do, but yeah, I'm going to say 99%. I mean, it would take an absolutely extraordinary acts of everything, literally everything in the world, and just an absolute continuous foundational upward momentum and fortification of communication. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. But I love for you guys to chime in the comments, man, because this is just one of those life things that we all go through. And I would love for some of you to be vulnerable in the comments. You know, there's, I don't know, maybe twice I've been cheated on myself personally. One time, she was really good. She was dating me and another person at the same time. Some people are, listen, I don't know where people find the time. Where do people find the time for this stuff? I just don't. How are you living a double life? I can barely handle my life. But anyways, as they say in the South, bless your heart. Bless your heart. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys follow along. This is going to be kind of a hodgepodge buffet type of channel. If you're new here, or if you knew us from previous social medias, just kind of a catch-all. I want to talk a little bit more about mental health here, relationships and life, the universe, along with our travel, along with our vlogs, along with our lives, and along with some of the homesteading we're looking to do. You know, we're currently trying to be kind of in 2 states at one time. I know that's going to be tough, but we're within driving distance. If we really do it, we could drive down south in about a day. But yeah, I just love you guys. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's navigating this crazy world again. Make sure you're just nice to each other. Make sure spread the word of this channel. You know, LTD stands for limited. Life is limited, and it also stands for living the dream. As we're getting older, as we're getting into our golden years. I'm turning 85 next year, and we're trying to live a little bit more of an intentional, slower life, while still also loving the crazy and busyness of it all. That's all I have for you guys. All right, Brisket and I are going to go for a little walk in the park. It's a beautiful day. It's 56 degrees outside, but it feels and looks like it's 75, and it's not that cold. There's just a little bit of wind. And he's shaking because he's a little bit of a chihuahua in him, and his little Jack Russell. Yeah, and this is Brisket. Everyone's been asking about a Brisket wish list. So we finally put one together. It's down in the description. Make sure you guys go check that out. And if you guys have any suggestions on things that we should add or that we should try, let me know, and we'll scoop it up and see if Brisket likes it. All right, guys. Until next time, just take care of each other. All right. Want to say bye, Brisket? Bye. He's like, he wants to go work on his tan. He wants to go work on his spots. All right, guys. Ciao.